Hey everyone, welcome to Cooking with Taz. So when we have the ripest bananas, we all know what to make with it, right? So we'll turn bananas into banana bread. I do have the recipe for making the best tasting and easiest banana bread on my blog and also the baking video on my channel. So I'll post the recipe link in the description below. Please check that out. The other day when I had the ripe bananas, without any second thoughts, I started baking banana bread, and this time I tweaked my recipe a bit. So instead of white refined sugar, I added jaggery or palm sugar. It's the unrefined, unprocessed sugar made out of sugar cane. Also replaced ground cinnamon with ground cardamom. Jaggery or palm sugar is widely used in South Indian cooking and also in Thai cuisine. So it's unrefined, unprocessed, it's very healthy, it's rich in nutrients, and also it has high iron content. So guys, let's get started and let's make this super healthy banana bread with jaggery or palm sugar. Let's first preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Here are the two ripe bananas I have, so going to peel off the skin and add the bananas to a bowl. These bananas are incredibly ripe. I just need a fork to mash it up. So if the bananas you're using are not too ripe, you can even use a potato masher. So we need to mash this really well. For better taste and texture, I would highly recommend you guys use ripe bananas. So this has mashed well. Next, going to add melted butter. So this is 1/3 cup, and please only use melted butter. So I melted the butter in the microwave. So next I'm going to crack an egg into a bowl and beat the egg well and add that to the mashed bananas. Mix everything well using a fork. So we don't have to use an electric hand mixer or stand mixer for making the batter. Just a fork will do. The specialty about this recipe is that I'll be using jaggery or cane sugar or palm sugar instead of white refined sugar. So jaggery is unrefined sugar. It's made from sugar cane. So this is a healthy alternative to white refined sugar, and this is available at Indian and Asian stores. In the store, this is sold as solidified form and it will have cube or round shapes. So what I do is I crush this in a mortar and pestle. Next, let's make the dry ingredients into another bowl. I'm adding 1.5 cups all-purpose flour. Next, going to add ground jaggery or palm sugar 3/4 cup. So I crushed the solidified jaggery using a mortar and pestle. Adding 1 teaspoon baking soda. Most banana bread recipes call for ground cinnamon. So here I am adding ground cardamom instead of ground cinnamon, around 1/2 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Using a fork, give everything a good mix. So I crushed the jaggery or palm sugar. I did not ground it into a fine powder. So there are like tiny lumps of jaggery. So that's okay, let it be there. So give it a good mix using the fork. So next, let's add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. So add everything to the flour mix. So next I'm going to use a silicone spatula to mix the dry and wet ingredients together. So this way it will incorporate really well. So use a silicone spatula. Thoroughly mix everything till it forms a smooth batter. So fold it well till well incorporated. Here is the well mixed banana bread batter. So the brown particles that you're seeing, that's the tiny lumps of jaggery. So that's okay. As we bake this, it will melt. So let it be there. Next, I'm going to add 1/4 cup chopped cashew nuts. You can also add almonds, pecans, or even walnuts. So give it a good mix. I have taken a 9-inch loaf pan, so let's grease the pan with melted butter. So using a pastry brush, spread the butter on the bottom and the sides of the pan really well. Using a silicone spatula, add the banana bread batter into the greased pan. Even out the surface of the batter so it will look smooth. I have already preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. So let's place the pan on the middle rack and let's bake this for 50 minutes. So 45 to 50 minutes should be good. After 45 minutes of baking, I'm going to check. So I'm going to take the pan out of the oven and then let's insert a fork into the center of the banana bread. If it comes out clean, it has baked well. So this has baked perfectly. So if you find the center hasn't cooked well, you can keep it back into the oven and bake it for another 5 more minutes. So usually in 45 to 50 minutes, this should be done. I have let it cool down for a few minutes. So let's run a knife through the sides of the banana bread so it will detach from the pan. Going to flip this over onto a wire rack. So I have greased the pan really well with butter so it's not sticky. So look at this, it looks so beautiful and it smells incredible. So let's slice this up. So the inside is very moist and soft and the top of this banana bread has a nice crust and I love this beautiful golden brown color. So here is the banana bread. Look at this, it's so soft and moist and the top has a nice crust. Perfect. Here you have it guys, super healthy banana bread made with jaggery or palm sugar. So it's a healthy alternative to white refined sugar. The banana bread turned out really moist and soft and jaggery has an intense caramelized flavor, so it tasted really delicious. So guys, do give this recipe a try and let me know your feedback. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care and bye.